over reached enough or half the cave and sus a relative a god a Glor tira. It's somebody if a horn here noch the hagan o Eval Agusni Rosie Flanagan Agus Leander Kush ta far. I feel like Fescon Geminic in Glor Shahana Glor tira Agusni TR Dallas. Top Faltrove. TR, it's great to have you back.
And thanks very much.
You've been knocking up and down the road now a long time.
I've been put up a bit of mileage already.
Well, when did you start yourself? Because I remember when I was very, very young now, my brother came home with an LP of TR Dallas and Who Shot JR. What year was that?
That man had great taste, that's all I can say. It depends. It could be 40 years ago. It could be close than 40 years ago.
Geez, I'm only 30-something now, so it couldn't be 40.
No, I say no, TR Dallas is only on the road a little under 30, 29 now. Yeah.
Good stuff, lovely stuff.
But I was at it a bit before then.
And come here, you have an album out at the moment, which is going very, very well.
Yeah, for about the last, nearly a year. It's out now since last November, and it's going really well. Yeah, and this title track is called "The Story I'll Tell You Is True," and written by a man in the County Cork. You've from Kerry, you might know much about that.
Anyway, TR, the band are down on stage, so I'm going to leave you go. I'm going to have a quick chat with this Colleen here, who you're after bringing with us.
Thanks very much.
Great to be with you.
God bless.
Rosie,
how are you?
Have you done anything like this before?
Not like this, no, nothing. I do musicals in Moat now, that's about it.
And you sang in choirs also?
I sang in the folk choirs. A friend of mine actually wrote a song and I recorded it there recently for him.
Oh, lovely.
Called Linda. It's actually in the charts at the moment.
My God.
So,
but you haven't done anything like this with cameras or anything?
No.
And how did you find the first night you were singing? Was that the worst of it over, was it?
It is the worst of it over now, I have to say. I've lost about a half stone in weight, I'd say.
And come here, who would your influences have been now growing up? Who would you have listened to growing up?
Well, I love Crystal Gale and the Carpenters, believe it or not, but then again I love John Bon Jovi. And
Dallas agus big Giarnar down to reach Nice down Nice floor. Mark which an almanish the horn the shaft in a tort fan stoche. Listen on what part of no don't you understand? Shachuv Rosie Flanagan.
Sir, if you don't mind, I'd rather be alone. From the moment I walked in tonight, you've been coming on. If I've told you once, I've told you twice, I'm just here to unwind. I'm not interested in romance or what you have in mind. Don't you understand? I put it plain and simple. I'm not into one-night stands. I'll be glad to explain it if it's too hard to comprehend. What part of no don't you understand? And the rose was nice of you. And I don't mean to be so mean, I don't think I'm getting through. I don't need no company, and I don't wanna dance. So what part of no don't you understand? What part of no don't you understand? I'll put it plain and simple. I'm not into one-night stands. I'll be glad to explain it if it's too hard to comprehend. What part of no don't you understand? I'll be glad to explain it if it's too hard to comprehend. What part of no don't you understand? What
Kesher Fod, what part to know, don't you understand, and Sunday. Mahorn the Shaftanasa, Rosie Flanagan, Agus Mahaslian, which a vote a hurt to Rosie, is Federation a Yan of Inishti of Tana Linta, a Roskal Tagas, na Dinigi Darud, Gahur, vote Township, Ta Jessica Dunigiv, Cruz, Sha Cruz the Vert, Savan Wood of Water. They could have done the Lord Tidig Tacht. In Negna Grisha, no him. Allinson, top of the world, Shahuv. TR Dallas, Agus Mahorn the Shaftanasa, Rosie Flanagan.
Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see.
Got a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream.
Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me.
And the reason is clear, it's because you are near. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen.
I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love puts me at the top of the world. Something in the wind has learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same.
In the leaves on the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasant sense of happiness for me.
There is only one wish on my mind. When this day is through, I hope that I will find
That tomorrow will be just the same for you and me. All I need is your mind if you are dear.
I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love puts me at the top of the world. Top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love puts me at the top of the world.
Yeah!
Top of the world and Sunday. TR Dallas, Agus Mahorn the Shaftanasa, Rosie Flanagan. Katrina, could the capish the shin?
Well, Hanan either gani viok that or Gamorlum to Duet dahi, you know, Capas Grevshe or Yaus Suckus Nagushik to Scockrod, because to be Rosie ek fake and turn Tamar Fad, and so Capan Guishi sort of Vic Ferbert and Tamar Fad Aaron Starch, because the goose saw the Camry, Madalena Law at the Scockrod.
Well, Rosie O'Connor, what part of know not digging to?
Sure.
Level one beach groundwer last did the chin via Flanagan, and she didn't shirk that. The bitterness and the sarcasm and the irony was there in the song. So I could suggest to Tom how Tom on the comported on the fane.
Sure.
And he's one of my oldest friends. He could make anybody relax, and himself and Rosie worked really well as a team.
John Roran, Count Lehain, Agus County Duet. Can't count the hand that?
Well, on vertical. Yeah, well, you know, in our area. Tusak ni straha, Darlum Serenos, Cap me Gorb Source, Backmarkery. Ach fecker an fiaw shin, you know, go home to Carfad. Agus Tá Glor Loider, agus Captain go will sort party on a Loider, a co, you know, Vishi, you know, Irin na Claptini is slow freshen, Vishi the Gaira, agus Crackaveko, agus